Okay, so here we are in our Photoshop document. I just want to orient you to some of the space that you have available to you. This area, the entire toolbar, where you'll notice there are tools that have little triangles on the bottom right corner. If I hold those down, they reveal other tools that are within that, kind of buried as in what we would call submenus, okay? The first ones that we're going to play with here are these marquee tools, which are great for making selections. Actually, the lasso tool is also a selection tool, as well as the magic brush, which is right here as well. If you hold your mouse over them long enough, you'll notice that a little name comes up, as well as a little shortcut key on the keyboard for how to get to it just via your keyboard. Okay? Below that, you'll notice there's a crop tool, which will allow you to crop images. We'll play with that in a little bit. Over here also is the brush tool. If I hold that down, you can see it either can be a pencil or a brush. As you notice with brush, you'll notice that for every one of these tools, there's little submenus that pop up when you select that tool. For instance, brush, obviously very important, would be the size of the brush, as well as the style of the brush. Okay? You'll notice there's some really interesting styles there. Mode refers to how that's going to be applied. Sometimes playing with different modes gives you really unique effects in how you blend different layers together. Opacity is very important because that refers to your transparency, how see-through a particular piece of paint is going to be. For instance, if I was to draw with 58%, it would look like this, but if I was to take that to 100%, it would look like this. And you can see that one is more transparent than the other. Okay? Flow also affects how hard or how much of that is coming down in one given stroke of the pen. So playing around with flow and opacity can also change that basic image. All right? Down a little bit further in our toolbar, you'll notice the paint bucket, which is a great tool for just filling in an entire area. Also with the gradient, I'll go into that in a little bit. The text tool below that, one that you'll be using to write font. Your color picker down here as well, where you could switch between black and white, or if I click on an actual color, I can choose just about any color I like. You can also, with this color picker, select different colors from within an image, and that can choose, that'll become what it is that that is in the color selector. And then lastly, there is the magnifying glass, where I can zoom into a composition. You'll notice that with that magnifying glass, I can also see up over here with actual pixels, or fit on screen, or even reveal print size. Okay? And then the last thing I'll show you down this line is this is where quick mask mode is at. We'll be playing with that in a little bit. And then here is for different ways to view your canvas. If you want to present, then obviously full screen mode works well. If you want to just have grayscale in your background, you can see that this central mode here works fine, and then this shows you all the windows. Alright, so that's just a really quick and brief introduction to the toolbar.